In this video for JM 793, I'm going to cover course forums, how to add them, edit them, and then a little bit of overview of why we want to use them in a course. If you'll see in the various sections in your demo course, these are I've already added a couple of these for you. We do that because we're encouraging you to actively use forums in your online course. Remember, everything that we've covered up to this point in terms of learning theories and online education versus a live classroom, you really need the forum in terms of student-to-student interaction, student-to-instructor interaction, the development of deep discussions on the topic or topics that you're going to cover. So make sure that you have several of these in your course, even if you only have one or two fellow students who actually jump in and take your course here towards the end. That's still okay. We want you to get experience in developing those. To add a forum, into a particular section, come down here again with your editing button turned on. Come down here to the lower right corner of any section. Instead of adding a resource like we did last time with the labels, we're going to come over here to the next box, which is add an activity. If you click that, you'll see a number of activities that you can add into any course. Or into the section of any course. About midway in that box is forum, so click the forum link. Up will pop the adding a new forum box. You'll have to give the forum a name, so I'm going to call this forum section number 1. You have to give the forum some intro text here. Intro text for my forum. I will show you where this intro text is going to pop up here in a second, but this is a requirement. You can pretty much leave all the other settings as defaults down here at the bottom before you click the save and return button at the bottom. One thing to note, this is a question that a lot of students ask, is force everyone to be subscribed option. By default, in our course system, once you post to a forum, that is, once an instructor jumps in and puts something, or once a student puts something in a forum, they are then subscribed to the forum. Subscription means that you will receive an email copy of anything that gets posted in that forum going forward. For the student, they have to go in and actually disable this for a particular forum. You can have this, though, turned on at the start where it says force everyone to be subscribed. By default, it's set to no, which means that nothing's going to happen until a student or you as an instructor post in that forum. Then you'll start getting replies. If, for example, if you change this from no to yes initially, that means that everyone in your course will get an email copy of that forum posting by any individual even before they post into that forum. A lot of times students don't like this because they don't realize or they get an email message and it's not in the context of anything. So just leave that at no, I would recommend, in terms of initial setting. Again, those are the initial defaults for the system. When you're done, click Save and Return to Course. And then what you will see, remember we added this to the bottom of section number 1, just like our label that we added in the video before. We'll have now at the bottom of section 1, it will say Forum section number 1 and a link to our forum. If I click that, this is where that intro text that I put is posted. And then, of course, below here, there's no discussions yet because we haven't added any discussions. So if you want to change that intro text, come up here to the upper right corner. Up here, it says Update this forum. Click that button, and then you can update all of the forum settings, decide who's going to be subscribed, all sorts of settings that you can come up here and tweak. That's a quick overview of how to put a forum in a course. In the next video, we're going to cover assignments and quizzes in terms of assessments, and then you'll be done and off running and developing your own course.